Are you frustrated with the way your .NET Core application logs messages? If you're seeing each log entry split into two lines, you're not alone. Today, we're going to explore how to customize the output format in .NET Core logging. I totally get it. It can be really annoying when your logs are cluttered and hard to read. You want your log entries to be concise and informative, not spread out over multiple lines. This is a common concern among developers using the built-in logging provider. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, is there a way to format the output in .NET Core logging so that each entry appears on a single line? They provided an example of their current logging setup and expressed a desire for a cleaner output format. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what's happening here? By default, the console logger in .NET Core outputs log entries in a specific format that includes the log level, category, and message on separate lines. This can make it difficult to quickly scan through logs. But don't worry, there are ways to customize this output. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a quick tip that can help you streamline your logging process even further. To customize the output format in .NET Core logging, the user can start by configuring the logging options in the program's setup. This involves using the add console method with a specific format. Next, the user should specify the desired output format. In this case, we want to combine the log level, category, and message into a single line. This can be done by setting the Formatter Options property. After setting up the options, the user can proceed to create the logger and log messages as usual. The new format will ensure that each log entry appears on a single line. Finally, the user should run the application to see the changes in the console output. Each log entry should now display in a single line, as desired. Fun fact, the first logging systems were as simple as writing messages on paper. We've come a long way since then, but clarity in logging is still just as important. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution is to use a logging library called Serilog. This library allows you to customize the output format easily. By following the ASP.NET Core integration instructions, you can set up Serilog and specify a logging output template that formats your logs into a single line. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative solution from another user suggests that starting from .NET 5, you can configure logging formatters to write each log entry in a single line. This can be done by using the single line property of the formatter. You can easily set this up in your appsettings.json file without writing additional code. This allows you to achieve the desired single-line log output format. Here's a quick tip. Always keep your logging format consistent across your applications. This will make it easier to read and analyze logs, especially when troubleshooting. And there you have it. You can now format your .NET Core logging output to be cleaner and more readable. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks on improving your coding experience.